Horsehead Bookends for another Gaming Friday. Today we are going to do a bit of a playthrough and review of Elder Scrolls Betrayal of the Second Era by Chip Theory Games. Elder Scrolls Betrayal of the Second Era is an epic 1-to-4 player RPG set in the Elder Scrolls universe. If you've never played the Elder Scrolls, I don't know really how to explain it to you, but there's been countless amounts of video games. I started playing when Morrowind came out on the Xbox, and of course there was Skyrim, which was amazing. I know there's an online game, and I think there's a new game coming out. I haven't really kept up with the digital version, but this is the non-digital analog version of the game put out by Chip Theory Games. Now, I am a huge fan of Chip Theory Games. I'm going to put this box down for a second. Well, I can't say I am a huge fan of Chip Theory Games, but I am actually a very big fan of Chip Theory Games. I really love Too Many Bones. I think it's excellent. I really enjoy Hoplomachus, and that's really it. Their other games are very good. I played Burn Cycle. I thought it was okay. I've played Cloudspire. I thought it was okay. But that's just me. I'm very picky. However, everything that Chip Theory Games makes, the production quality is out of control. So I really have this set up right now for a solo mode. Me and Mike are planning on doing a campaign that I think we're going to film. We will definitely show the campaign for Elder Scrolls, but right now I have it set up as a one-player game. So we are going to check it out. We're going to dive right in. I have it set up. I am a Wood Elf Archer. So we're gonna play through. Some of the scenarios. Now, spoilers ahead if you don't want to know what is going on in the game. Just try to fast forward to the end until you see me speaking, because right about now I'm gonna change to the multi-camera where we can see the full layout of the game, and we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna go through a bunch of stuff. So let's check it out. Okay, so we have Elder Scrolls set up right now. There's a lot of stuff here. There's really a lot of stuff here. So let's take a look. We have our, we're starting in Black Marsh. So we have our map right here. We have all the neoprene delve and combat mats over here. We have this nice dice rolling tray from Chip Theory Games. We have our bags full of our baddies. And if you've played Too Many Bones, they will look very familiar to you. I have a bunch of reference materials over here. Off to the screen, I actually have my my card set up with our loot and our treasure and our different encounters, along with delve cards and personal quest cards and different skills we can acquire during the game. Also to the camera, we have some of our chips here and here, and I have some of our dice up there off camera that you can't see, and I do have some extra dice over here that I can show you right here. So you see here some of the dice. Mostly these are some of the enemy attack dice, some of the status effect dice, and some of the fatigue, I think it's called, light and over fatigue right here, and some of the regular general attack die right there. So we are set up right now for a solo game. I am a Wood Elf Archer, and I have a bow. That's what I decided to start with. I did not start with the jailbreak scenario, which they tell you all about it in the rulebook here. And there's also a quick start guide right there. Let's put that there. The tutorial brings you through the quick start, which is really excellent. But I've kind of played through it, and it's good. But I'm just going to jump right in both feet. In the beginning of the game, we need to select 3 guilds and pick one. I did pick Undaunted, and we could take a look at that right here. I'll slide that. So Undaunted, once it focuses, if it focuses, Undaunted is what we picked. So we're going to go with that. And we're really just going to play through. We have the Gazetteer, or the Gazetter. The Gazetteer, I guess. Odd name, but that's okay. So what happens is once we select our guild that we are going to go through, we can flip to the page that it's on in the back, and it will explain what we need to do. So let's start with that right now. Undaunted. All right, and what's really nice, these are all laid out really nice. It basically tells you, gives you a quick snapshot, some flavor text, starting location, and what your objectives are. What your rewards are and what happens when you finish. Now, my understanding is that a one-hole campaign lasts 12 days. We are on, my counter's right here, we are on day 1. We have an XP of 2 because I did not start with the jailbreak scenario. I have my little lockpicking die here and my my other little die right here for, and this is the unstable die right here for peaceful encounters and actual attacks, and then there's one just for a caravan. I also have a little quick enemy skills reference, which is pretty nice. So yeah, so everything, let's take a look. So here's the complete setup, sort of. You can see the bags up there. We got some chips over here. They're still off camera, you can't see it. We have all the maps right there, all these little neoprene maps. And we have my player board and some dice. So let's get started. So let's go to the Undaunted. Pledged for your guild kiosk. Oh, let's see. Oh, let's start here. Knowing no fear of beast or blade, the Undaunted are a group of daring treasure hunters who throw themselves headlong into dells and dungeons for fame and fortune. They laugh in the face of death and Daedra for a chance of glory, honor, and treasure. The party focuses on dells. So with Undaunted, we do focus on the dells. And it says, for our guild kiosk town action, discard all items in the shop and refill it with new items equal to the shop's values. Then gain 1 item for the new selection. That's a pretty nice skill. So let's find Undaunted. All right, we are starting. It is called the Curators of Chaos. Session snapshot. Traverse the map to participate in a long dell, which can be shortened by making a stop in another city. This quest is intentionally simpler and can be used as an introduction to the game. Well, that's great that I selected that one. We'll see how it goes. You picked up a contract with Cyrodiilic Collections, a historical society attempting to open a museum of Aragonian artifacts in Blackmarsh. The society is searching for a relic that is particularly hard to obtain, so they have hired the services of the Undaunted to bring it back to light. Anything else you plunder in the process, of course, is yours to keep. The artifact in question is an ancient Aragonian tome said to contain wisdom and how to harness a rare natural resource native to Black Marsh. Cyrodiilic Collections has learned that the book is located in a complex cave system below the city of Stormhold. The organization is light on details, but there are a few historians scattered throughout the region who may help. Starting location, Lilmoth. So we are right here in Lilmoth, right at the bottom, and we need to go to Stormhold, which is all the way up there. Maybe I should put a marker on there. Okay, do I need to? I don't know. But we're going to put a marker here at Stormhold because that's kind of where I got to go, just so I know what I'm doing. All right, I keep reading. Quest objectives. Travel to Stormhold and proceed to quest step B22 for the day's encounter. Recommended by day 12. Initiates the end of day 12. Initiates the end of the quest. Okay, yes, because you can only go 12 days. And then that's it. That's the end of the quest. Alternative, you choose to research Kingsville, Stormhold, trying to stone wastes, or percolating mire and completing a town encounter. Recommended by day 6. Okay, so let's see. Stone wastes. Alright, let's put a marker there so I know. I'm putting these, I don't know if you can put these markers down or not, but I will forget. So I am definitely going to do it. And percolating mire. So let's put that there so we can go there. And we got to hit them by day 6. And right now, let's see. As you can see on my tracker, right there, I am on day 1 and XP of 2. Yeah, that's got to focus in a little better. So there we go. Sorry about the color balance on this little camera. Not sure what's going on there. But we'll keep that right here on the map so I can see what's going on. During the town encounter, you must take a group town action to discard a number of treasure equal to players. Gain 1 XP during that day's reward phase and proceed to step quest C23. Okay, this will make the final quest step easier. So I guess there's 3 quest steps that we need to go through. One thing that's really nice that I wish I put it on the back of another card are the game phases. It's on the back of the tutorial guide. So, game phase, quick reference. First is new day phase, increases day dial by 1. We don't have to do that because we just started the day. Overland phase, start a phase, move party, your base. Overland, we're not doing that. Trigger encounter, we're not doing that quest town encounter. So we're going to start here. We are going to start with the town encounter. And we are now in Lilmoth. So we go to the Gazetteer, or the special book. I need a better name for Gazetteer. I don't like that name, but that's just me. Alright, so we are in Lilmoth, which is great because it tells you exactly what you can do in the town. So, known as the Festering Jewel of Murkmire. Sweet, sounds like the Meadowlands. Lilmoth is a city of opportunity and danger, a place to make one's fortune and potentially lose it to the criminals who run unchecked through its streets. Despite its unsavory elements, it is a beautiful old city that frequently charms its visitors. Cyrodiilic Collections, an organization that collects Aragonian artifacts, is attempting to found a museum here. And we have the Olis Bay, or Olius? There's 2 I's there, so I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. But Olis Bay's Tradeaways. When an adventurer takes a shop town action, they may gain 2 items instead of 1. So, now that we're in town, by using this map, it tells us exactly what we need to do. We can see what the common market is. It says common 6, so we need to lay out 6 common items. We can get 5 trainers. We can go to the pub, the Lusty Aragonian Footman. That sounds pretty terrible. Where we can heal and rest for the day. There's a quest board, which we can get some quests. There's the guild kiosk, where we can do take our guild action. And there is also the alchemy station, which we can refill any potions that we get during our adventures. So let's get this market up and the trainers available. All right, so we got some stuff here. We got a silver circlet, which gives us an interrupt. We got some fondue. You know, 3 gain tenacity equal to that. That's pretty nice. It goes pal for when you gain any amount of fatigue, you instead place 1 hit point chip on this animal. Once there are 4 hit points in the animal, discard it. So that's pretty nice. That takes damage for you. To not get fatigue. Expend move any number of over fatigue from your cooldown track to your active slots. These are treated as active skill dice. Okay, and then we have 2 great swords. Not really liking that. So we do need some skills, and we have 5 trainers available in magic, thievery, and attack. So let's see. We got speech. We got swirly do. I don't know what that is. We got, that is one hand sword and shield. We got, don't know what that is either. And we got, is that two-handed? That is two-handed. So here, I'll show you all of these on the little camera over here. So here, these are the tokens that I pulled. So we had to pull 5 of them. I don't know what that swirly do is, so let's take a look. Oh, that is illusion. Okay, and that uses magic. I don't know if I necessarily want that because I only have like 1 magic slot. So if you look on, I only have like 1 magic here. So I don't think I want to go there. We got, what is that? That's like a defense, right? That's light armor. Another one with magic. Don't really use magic. I got 1 hand and shield, which does do stamina, and I do have a good amount of stamina. This might be good for me to help out with my bow. So, see, that I think that's two-handed, isn't it? And I don't want. See, I have it set up for range right now. It's range, magic, attack. I think that's two-handed, and defense. And these are both two-handed attacks. I don't like any of this stuff. They all suck. And here's a speech. And that's now a speech. I might thinking about taking speech because I am only 1 guy. And I might want to talk my way out of certain things. That also does my stamina. So I'm going to consider that. So let's hold off on that for now. Let me put the speech. Sorry about my hand. I'm going to put that back for now. All right. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to take my. I'm going to first take my guild kiosk action, which allows me to discard all the items, refill it with items equal to the shop value, and then I gain 1 item from that location. So because I don't really like any of these. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So what do we got now? We got some. We got some sip of health. We got some explorer's pack donkey. That's not bad. That gives you some extra movement. This is not bad. It removes over fatigue for tenacity. Druidic knucklebones. All right, they're going to shuffle this item into the deck to draw one of those. Okay, so I'm actually going to take this, the Druidic knucklebones. Now you can take up to 4 items that are on your person, and you can take 4 items that are in your inventory. You can move them around as long as you're not in a combat scenario. So I'm going to start with this, and I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to shuffle this into the deck, And then I get to draw an item. So these are all going back here. So I guess I'm just keeping the discards in the back. So let's put this in there somewhere. There are a ton of item cards. All right, so that is shuffled, and now I get to take one of these. And it is Silver Dawn Jack. It's chest armor. Prevent 1 damage or recover 1. It looks like a rogue or a sneaky type skill. After this engage, gain a stealth status die for an overtax. Okay. Alright, that's not bad. I do need these. So that's not terrible. And for my second, I think I'm going to take a quest. Now the quest cards, they have backs like this. Basically what happens is you draw 2, and then you select the one you want to do, and it's kind of like an extra quest that you get to do. Okay, so I think I'm going to take this one right here, which is Seize Them. And this basically states, the city guards ask you to round up criminals who have been stealing small livestock in the area. All adventurers gain a new temporary class ability for 3 tenacity. Is Apprehend. Remove an adjacent non-quest enemy at 1 hit points and place it on this card. This does not count as defeating it. During the next town encounter, in which there is at least 1 enemy on this card, complete this quest. Gain 1 XP during the day. Gain 1 XP during the day's reward phase, along with following rewards based on the number of enemies on this card. Okay. 1 to 2. Oh, and it has multiple enemies. Depending on the cards, I get to draw. Treasure. And get additional town actions. So I actually need. I do need tenacity to do that. So all right, let us get moving, I guess. So I've taken my 2 town actions, and I'm going back over the game phases. So I've taken my town actions. So I am done. So I guess it is now the reward phase. Gain rewards if successful. Okay. Untrain optional. Okay. Gain advances. No. Track quest progress. No. End of day phase. Activate province effect found on the current peaceful overland card or top. All right. We don't have that right now. Oh, activate province effect. All right, let's see what that is. Overland mechanics. Known for its ever-changing and inhospitable weather, Black March tests the planning and endurance of its travelers. At the start of the session, place a token in the sunny weather, which we did. When triggering the activate province effects that move the token to indicate the weather dictated by the overland icon drawn during the overland. Dictated by the overland icon drawn. So we are in sunny weather right now. During the overland phase, the current weather still native storms here. We don't have any native skills for the. All right, so we move the weather gauge to rainy. So now we're in rainy weather, and my overland movement is 2. Now you can move up to 3. You are allowed to move 2 extra steps, and you have to get. You also get fatigue for that. Normally, you get light fatigue. So let us. All right. So it is now a new day. So we're gonna go to day 2 on the dial. Oops. I feel like I didn't really do much today. And we're gonna move our party. So we get 2 movement. So we're gonna do 1, 2. And you know what? Let's do do I want to do that? Do I want to do this one? You know what? It's going to be boring if I don't do it. So let's move there. Let's gain 1 fatigue, which goes into my map right there. And it is a unstable location. So let's see what type of location we are. Oh, I should put all these tokens back in the bag because I am not in the town. Oh, shoot. Okay, so we are in a peaceful location. So the card states mysterious rain. Let's take a look right there. So we drew this card, mysterious rain. So let's see exactly what it says. As you set out, a welcome wind is at your back, but when the sky turns gloomy, you know it's not just a change in the breeze. In an astonishingly short span, the darkening sky erupts in a cacophony of lightning and thunder. When it comes, the rain is hot, stinking, yellow-brown downpour, ew, that soaks you within moments. When it finally slackens, a rank mist rises from your swampy surroundings, cutting visibility to mere yards. Simply continuing on your way will be enough challenge today. And we flip it over, and as you can see, there are 2 choices on the cards. If this was an unstable location, we could pick either one, but because it's unstable, I have to take the one in red. And let's see what that says. The unstable location reads, follow the waterways, but step carefully. Each adventurer may gain up to 4 light fatigue. Each adventurer who gains fewer than 4 must discard 1 item if possible, and is dealt true damage equal to 4, the fatigue gained. Oof. All adventurers skip today's adventure rest step. Ho! So I get 4 fatigue, and I really can't do anything about it. Unstable. Each adventurer must discard an item regardless of how much fatigue they gain. Oh. Okie dokie. I do get an XP for it, but that really stinks. So I have to take... Alright, so first we're starting with 4 fatigue. So I can take 2. Well, I have to discard an item no matter what. So this item has to go back. That item's going back no matter what. That really stinks. But then I have to take damage. So you know what? I might as well just take all 4 light fatigue. Can't do anything about it. And I don't get a rest phase. But I do get 1 XP. So that's not that bad, I guess. Okay. So I did that. I triggered the overland encounter. So that goes there, and now it is the end of day phase. So now we move to it is flooded. So that is the end of day. So we'll go to day. Oop, we're on day 3 now. Wow, the days are ticking away really fast. And I don't feel like I've done a lot of stuff. All right, so that was the Elder Scrolls Betrayal of the Second Era from Chip Theory Games. And I'm kind of speechless about it. You saw me play through a good amount of the beginning of the game. Very easy quest, very easy adventure. I still have to get up to Stormhold, and try to finish this quest. So I haven't had a lot of engagement yet, but just the way it kind of plays out, I am really blown away by it. It's very cool. It's very interesting. It is, I feel very into the game and the character and the adventure, and I really want to play this out to see what happens. I think it's absolutely fantastic. As you just saw, we did Iridia, which is another great epic role-playing game. But I just have to say, for some reason, this game is a lot more my speed. I just like it a lot more. I feel that the replayability factor, I mean, I'm almost done with this quest, and I want to play again. Like, I want to go somewhere else. Maybe I'll not stay in Black Marsh. Maybe I'll go to Morrowind. Hell, maybe I'll go to Skyrim and see what's there. There's just so much you can do. It's just, my mind is blown away by all the different things in the game itself, and I'm really just scratching the surface of this. This seems incredibly epic. I can't wait to really dive into this game and play it. I think this is going to be one of the huge RPG campaign games that I've kind of been waiting for a long time. I mean, I love Too Many Bones. Too Many Bones has a lot of material, but there was just, I don't know, there's just something about Too Many Bones where it doesn't get to the table that often because it's a lot of prep work, it's a lot of setup, it's a lot. It's just a lot. Where this is a lot, but I find it seems really easy to jump in, really easy to jump out. It's very understandable how you're getting from point A to point B, and even though I didn't do a combat yet, even the combat makes sense. Just everything about this game makes sense, and I am so happy that I got this in my collection, and I look forward to playing it, and I'm definitely going to teach Mike, and we're probably going to do a campaign, and if we're going to fill the campaign, we're going to try to get it done once a month, and just go through a bunch of stuff on this campaign, because I think this is something that he's absolutely going to love. Also, I just can't wait to play more of this game. I'm looking at what I have to do, and I just can't stop thinking about what my next move is going to be and how I need to get my butt up to the top of that map and complete my quest in the 7 days I have left. So I'm definitely going to do it. I'm definitely going to try. And we're going to see what happens. Hopefully I am successful. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to click on subscribe and the notification bell to get notified anytime I upload a new video. Questions or comments, feel free to post them below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, talk to you later.